A man who has been on death row for nearly half a century just had his death sentence reduced to life. It's a rare move in Texas when it comes to death penalties.
Clarence Jordan was first convicted in 1978 of murdering a man during a grocery store robbery, and his guilt is not in question. 2 Investigates' Robert Arnold has been following this case. He's joining us live in the newsroom to explain why Jordan's sentence was reduced. Robert?
Since Clarence Jordan's death sentence has now been commuted to a life sentence, he is technically eligible for parole. But are the prison doors suddenly going to spring open? No. According to his attorney, Jordan suffered a stroke in 2010, is nearly blind, can't feed himself or communicate. He's been in a prison hospital at the Estelle unit since his stroke. What his attorney, Ben Wolf, is asking for is the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to put Jordan under medically recommended intensive supervision. That's a prison release program for a very specific type of inmate.
Terminal illnesses, old age, geriatric illnesses, strokes, brain damage, etc.
Now, officials at TDCJ have not yet said whether Jordan will be given this type of release. But how did we get here in the first place? A few years after Jordan was convicted of capital murder, he was declared incompetent, and the U.S. Supreme Court ruled an incompetent person cannot be executed. So Jordan sat on death row for decades, and we could find nothing in his file indicating whether any work was done to restore his competency. His case was essentially lost until 2022. Then this year, the Court of Criminal Appeals ruled Jordan should get a new punishment trial. But the district attorney's office determined that wasn't feasible and agreed with lowering his sentence from death to life. Given his medical condition, Jordan's attorney says his client needs hospice care, something that couldn't happen while he was still under a death sentence. Live in the newsroom, Robert Arnold, KPRC 2 News.